I loved what the NAACP stood for, and today I lost every ounce of respect for this organization, especially for this woman here, Alice Huffman, a political consultant and president of the California NAACP, has been paid more than $1.2 million so far by the ballot. Now, Uber is basically buying or trying to buy voters with their $200 million. And this woman is so desperate, right, that she literally throws her organization under the bus by accepting $1.2 million from Uber and Lyft that are screwing out Uber and Lyft drivers. Now, what California voters need to know, and I ask you to stop any contributions to the NAACP. You, the Californians, bailed out Uber and Lyft during the pandemic because they paid nothing into the safety net. All of their monies went offshore. They don't pay any taxes, right? They use the roads, use the infrastructure, but pay nothing into the system, right? And this is just, I'd hate to use the verbiage, right? But here you are whoring yourself out for $1.2 million to companies, to gig companies that are screwing over drivers, right? That are pushing the rates down to $565 per hour. And she's okay with that, right? Or she pretends like maybe she wasn't aware of that, or maybe she didn't even do her homework. But this is what I do know. You took a check, lady, right? Your name is Alice Huffman, and I have lost every single ounce of respect, right? I used to work for 3 years for the Nelson Mandela's Children Foundation in South Africa under Nelson Mandela, and that man had morals and values and stood for something, right? But when you accept checks to the tune of $1.2 million and throw the California drivers under the bus because you need that money, right? It shows that you don't care about their livelihoods and that you don't care about Californians, because Californians shouldn't bail out the gig companies Uber and Lyft that are writing the laws and financing the laws to the tune of $200 million. I can think of 100 ways you can spend $200 million on elderly abuse, on animal abuse, on child abuse, on child trafficking. No, she takes that money. Shame on you, Alice Huffman. So Alice Huffman, who is both a professional campaign consultant and a longtime NAACP leader, was especially sought after this year as political campaigns respond to the national reckoning over race, right? And African Americans, I would ask you to have some dignity here and write a letter to this individual and not have her sell you out, right? That's not who you are, right? You're way better than that. You should stand with your brothers and sisters in California and hold the companies accountable that they actually pay into the system. You, the California voter, I don't care if you Asian, white, African American, Latino, you shouldn't be bailing out Uber and Lyft, right? They are the ones buying your vote with $200 million. I say vote no on 22. And again, shame on Alice Huffman for supporting the yes on 22 vote. Even more shame on you for whoring yourself out and taking $1.2 million. That's what she took, right? So she can be bought. She's basically shown us that she can be bought. And she's tarnishing what this great institution, the NAACP, stands for. She's tarnishing that great institution. And we as the Californians, no matter what your color is, need to send her a powerful message or vote her out, because this is unacceptable. She is throwing drivers under the wheels. She's okay with the fact that they will only get paid $5.65 per hour. So should voters raise commercial property taxes to pour billions of dollars into school? Should they make it easier for cities to pass rent control ordinance? Should California outlaw the use of cash bail? All of these things are on the proposition. No, no, and no. Huffman argues in the ballot handbook, where she's repeatedly identified as president of the California State Conference of the NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. What the guy doesn't tell voters, What the guide doesn't tell voters is that Huffman's political consulting firm has been paid more than $1.2 million so far this year by ballot measures campaigns that she or the California NAACP has endorsed. She's been paid by campaigns funded by commercial property owners fighting the tax increase. She has been paid by Uber and Lyft to throw drivers underneath the bus. She's been paid by corporate landlords opposed to expanding rent control and bail bondsmen who want to keep the cash bail system. You have disgraced the NAACP and you need to be voted out by your people. People need to know who this woman is and what she is doing. She's standing for everything that is wrong. She is taking all the corporate dollars and she does not have your back, California. I can tell you that. It's there, black and white, right? Huffman's dual roles as both a paid campaign consultant and leader of a vaunted civil rights group amount to an unusual but legal arrangement, right? Face value, it's completely illegal. But because of the campaign laws and that, she can do that. She can take that money. Though she has held both positions, right, taking it both ways for many years, Huffman was especially sought after this year as political campaigns respond to the national reckoning over race and frame many of their messages with themes of justice and equity. You are disguising your true message of the NAACP and packaging yourself up by cozying up to these companies and taking $1.2 million. Shame on this individual, right? And it really puts a dark stain on the NAACP, right? That she has a consulting firm and then she's her leader. But on the other side, she's taking the monies to throw African Americans, whites, Latinos, Asians under the bus. How can you? How can you lower your human standards to that level? I ask you. I'll keep on supporting the NAACP. I like what they stand for. I do not like how this woman is playing both sides, double dipping and screwing over Californians. Know that. And make yourself heard. Make yourself known that you withhold any contributions, any donations to the organizations. Write them a letter and say it's disgusting what they're doing. Now, I do want to give my sponsors a shout out. Legal Rideshare, right? They are a law firm in Chicago. If you have been injured or if you have property damage, car damage in an accident, contact legalrideshare.com. They have your back, right? Another sponsor of mine, Cover, Kover, a gig protection plan for all the gig companies. Very, very important to sign up for that. It starts at $7 a month. You also get 1 month free with my code underneath the video. I'll just show you. These are the many companies here that they have partnered with. So if you have a wrongful termination, if you get a false report against you, Cover and Legal Rideshare will go out there and they will have your back, and it only starts at $7 a month. Have a great day.